want to play in the big leagues. Now, sure, you could go out and spend $250,000 on an MBA, or you could just read the Personal MBA, because this book distills everything you need to know about business, and really 99% of the things you'd learn from doing an MBA in the first place. This book talks about everything from operations management and finance to leadership and accounting. And I can promise you that if you read just this book, you'll know more than most business owners. Now next, let's talk about going from $100,000 a month to $1 million a month. Now something interesting happens when you go from $100K to $1 million a month. You see, up until $100K per month, you focus on building skills. You want to learn the nitty-gritty that allows you to excel. Essentially, there's a one-to-one relationship between your skills and your income. But that changes drastically when you want to get to $1 million per month. Now, the knowledge you begin to seek is far more esoteric. Instead of looking to improve your sales, you're trying to understand the bigger picture that you operate in. And this is really where you start to look beyond your business. And that's when things get really exciting. And at $100,000 a month is also when investing becomes crucial in your wealth accumulation. Now, of course, you should have good investing habits from day one, but at $100,000 a month and above is where things get serious. And that is precisely why you need to read books like The Intelligent Investor to really move the needle when it comes to making you more money. And this is not just some get-rich-quick scheme. This is a tried and tested method since 1949. The book outlines everything you need to know about value investing, which is really the only way you should be investing to protect and multiply your wealth with minimal risk. Now, later in the video, we're going to talk a little bit about JP Morgan, but there's one quote in particular that stands out from him. You see, JP Morgan famously once said that whilst millionaires don't use astrology, billionaires do. In the next book, Reality Transurfing, is less about astrology, but it is about using the world to your advantage. Reality Transurfing posts a theory that you can manage your reality. With Transurfing, you can make your goals happen. Now, of course, take this with a grain of salt, but there is no doubt that there is much more to reality than meets the eye. And equally, it is clear that some people just seem to be able to bend reality to their will. And all I'm going to say to that point is that I know a lot of people look at me with that same thought. They look at me and they go, how have you done all of this? How have you accomplished all of this? How have you been able to bend reality to exactly what you wanted? And all I'm going to say to that is I read Reality Transurfing when I was 14 years old for the first time. Since then, I must have reread it over a dozen times. I'm not going to say anything more. Make of that what you will. Now,